Seattle Seahawks fans, I have been sitting here thinking about our defensive depth, and honestly, the future looks even brighter than our Super Bowl trophy suggests. Something just surfaced regarding a young player who barely saw the field this year, yet managed to leave a permanent mark on our championship run. It is one of those rare updates that makes you question how we missed his potential until now. The more I dive into this situation, the more I realize we might have a secret weapon hiding in plain sight. If you are ready for this, hit like, subscribe, and drop your name and city below. We are a brand new channel pushing toward our first 1,000 subscribers, and every single person who joins this community helps us keep going. Let us get into it. Riley Mills is officially the breakout candidate to watch after his dominant showing on the biggest stage of them all. We drafted him in the 5th round last year, knowing he was already sidelined with a torn ACL sustained during his final season at Notre Dame. The team played it smart by letting him redshirt all year while our defensive front held things down, allowing him to heal properly. He did not get activated until mid-December, only seeing 28 snaps over the final 4 regular season games before becoming a quiet piece of the rotation in the playoffs. Here is what people are missing though. That single massive sack against the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl proved he is ready for prime time. With 10:44 remaining in the second quarter, he bullied rookie offensive lineman Jared Wilson, driving him directly into Drake May before executing a rare athletic grab to drag the quarterback down for a crucial 3rd down stop. That display of pure strength and awareness left us all wondering what he could truly achieve in Mike Macdonald's system. As Seattle Seahawks fans, seeing a depth player shine in such a high-pressure moment hit us hard because it validated the front office's patience in his recovery. The bottom line here is that while our defensive line features elite stars like Leonard Williams and Byron Murphy, Mills has proven he is far more than just a placeholder to keep our veterans fresh. He attacks with a violent, punching style that defies his slightly undersized frame, and his ability to collapse the pocket creates legitimate game-changing momentum. We finally saw that raw potential burst into the open, and after watching that highlight, it is clear that he is going to be a key playmaker for this defense in 2026. Go Hawks! And here is where it gets interesting because Riley Mills was essentially a ghost for most of his rookie campaign. Drafted in the 5th round while nursing a torn ACL from his Notre Dame finale, the team wisely treated his recovery as a redshirt season, ensuring his long-term health took priority over immediate contributions. Because he did not activate until mid-December, he played a mere 28 total regular season snaps, an intentional move that ironically keeps him under contract as a restricted free agent until 2029. We have seen the Seahawks gamble on draft picks with injury concerns before, often finding diamonds in the rough who just need time to acclimate to the NFL. Behind closed doors, Mike Macdonald and the front office likely view Mills as a steal who provides critical depth behind studs like Leonard Williams and Byron Murphy. They are not asking him to carry the defense yet, but his trajectory is clear. Think about it this way. In a high-stakes Super Bowl battle, he logged only 5 snaps, yet he managed to bull-rush Jared Wilson and drag down Drake May in a display of pure, raw strength that screamed professional potential. That specific play served as an awakening for us as Seattle Seahawks fans, proving that he possesses the technical skill to thrive despite his undersized frame. The coaching staff is clearly grooming him to be a specialized disruptor for the 2026 season, rotating him in to keep our veteran stars fresh for another championship push in January. The bottom line here is that his growth is no longer just a hypothetical hope but an active part of our defensive identity. Mills is moving from a recovery project to a genuine playmaker, and his presence on that line changes everything for our rotation, making us even more dangerous than before. Go Hawks! The bottom line here is that Riley Mills provides us with a high-upside solution to the one problem every champion faces, which is the inevitable fatigue of a grueling season. This isn't just about a 5th-round steal, it is about securing a rotational powerhouse who ensures our defensive front remains terrifyingly fresh from September through February. By integrating Mills into the rotation, we effectively protect our core starters like Leonard Williams and Byron Murphy from excessive wear, keeping them explosive for the long haul. This shifts our internal roster math significantly as it allows us to deploy a deeper, more aggressive interior presence without sacrificing production. When we look ahead to key matchups against Sean McVay and the Rams, or even high-stakes clashes where pressure is the only way to disrupt elite offenses, Mills becomes a secret weapon that defenses simply cannot account for during their game film study. His emergence changes everything regarding our division standing, as our ability to rotate fresh, talented bodies keeps the NFC West under our firm control while keeping our playoff path clear of exhaustion-related lapses. What nobody is talking about is how this depth essentially acts as an insurance policy against the long grind, ensuring we aren't running on fumes when the stakes reach their peak. As Seattle Seahawks fans, we know that championship windows are fragile, but having a developmental star like Mills blossoming behind our veterans reinforces our status as the team to beat for years to come. With Mike Macdonald continuing to scheme up pressure packages, adding a versatile disruptor like Mills turns our defensive line from a formidable unit into a relentless wall that truly dominates every single snap. The future of this defensive line looks bright, and we are clearly just getting started, so buckle up because it is time to go Hawks. The upside of banking on Riley Mills is the potential for a high-ceiling interior pass rusher who possesses rare, brute force strength that perfectly complements our defensive rotation. By drafting him as a developmental project following that ACL tear, the team essentially secured a premium asset with fresh legs who can provide elite juice during the dog days of January. The counter-argument, however, centers on the crowded nature of our defensive line. With established studs like Leonard Williams and a surging Byron Murphy soaking up the bulk of the snaps, it is fair to wonder if Mills will struggle to find a consistent rhythm or fall victim to the sophomore slump that often plagues players who lack a deep resume of game reps. League insiders and analysts have started buzzing about his raw technique, with some scouts around the NFL whispering that his Super Bowl performance against Mike Vrabel's Patriots wasn't just a fluke, but a sign of a blossoming star waiting to emerge. They are watching him closely to see if he can truly replicate that leverage against elite interior blockers on a weekly basis. And I will be straight with you, the depth chart situation is exactly what worries me because young talent often withers without significant playing time. However, my honest take here is that Mike Macdonald thrives on rotating bodies to keep everyone explosive. And if Mills can maintain that high motor intensity, he will force his way onto the field regardless of who is ahead of him on the roster. Seeing that sack in the biggest game on earth proved he isn't intimidated by the lights. If he takes the jump we all expect, we are looking at the next great disruptor in the middle of our front four for years to come. Go Hawks! The emergence of Riley Mills represents a massive shift in how we build our defensive front under Mike Macdonald. It confirms our front office is playing the long game by drafting talented guys who need recovery time, knowing that we have the depth to dominate while they get healthy. This ensures our window for championships stays wide open for several seasons, as we are effectively stacking talent that will be hitting its prime just as other starters look for new contracts. The bottom line here is that we should be incredibly optimistic heading into this season because our depth is evolving into a lethal weapon. We are not just relying on the established stars like Leonard Williams and Byron Murphy anymore. Instead, we have hungry young players who have already proven they can perform on the biggest stage like the Super Bowl. That sack against the Patriots was not luck, but a clear indicator of raw strength and high football IQ. We should feel confident that our defensive rotation is going to be the envy of the entire league again. And the more I look at this, the more I see a defense that is going to be even more punishing in the fourth quarter. It is truly an exciting time to be a member of the 12s, as we watch our young core solidify their roles. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Riley Mills should see a significant jump in his snap count during the upcoming regular season, or should we keep playing it safe with his development? If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Go Hawks! I'll see you in the next one.